See, that means none of you fucking retards, you goof fucks, should be coming in here watching shit for your own sake. All right. Let me see. Where we at? No. Yes. Just want to pursue this. I'm gonna go home. We're gonna get a reading, and after I'm gonna make my beet juice. I'm gonna show you again how I make my beet juice. I had to come and pick something up because I didn't have it. We're gonna add one extra ingredient other than the green pepper. It's excellent. I have my dandelion green tea. I was actually gonna do an early AM reading, and I was like, you know what? Let me go and get this. So because it's Saturday, it was about 30 degrees. I went outside barefoot, stood on the frosted ground because it got down to 20 something. Barefoot, my cat came outside. His little paws got cold, but he stood out there by the aloe plant, which I'm gonna bring inside when I get home. I didn't think it was gonna get that cold. And I stood out there for about 3 or 4, maybe close to 5 minutes. My feet got very cold, even though I was doing the people call the Wim Hof, but the breathing exercise, which is older than Wim Hof by thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And I was thinking I fell asleep around 12. I got about 5 hours and 54 minutes of sleep. And for some reason, in the last few days, I've been getting actually 7 and 8 hours for the first time. This has happened before. So, there are moments I go back to 1-2 hours and stuff like that. I don't discuss it or talk about it. I let it be. But it felt really good, and I'm still tired. So I know that I'm going to definitely take a good nap because it is well deserved. Especially when you're pushing yourself. And it's a nice bike. Anyway, and I had a dream. I'm not gonna say it, but God dog, man. It wants to keep flashing in and out, in and out, in and out. It's amazing. And then I'm gonna tell y'all what put me to sleep. Brown noise. Brown noise literally put me to sleep. That's the second time it did it. I found it. I was looking for it. I was like, where's the brown noise? I don't key in the word at first. So I keyed it in. Wow, it popped up. I played it, and I was out like a light. Wow. Now, something else I wanted to add. You Negras and Negroes, Cincinnati, Louisiana, Carolinas, LA, Sacramento, California, where the fuck you at? Ohio, can't say Utah, Nebraska, Arkansas, Jersey, Delaware, Philly, Detroit, Florida. Oh my goodness, all you goofy niggas down there. Except for the armed fisherman and his team. Texas, you retarded motherfucking redundant motherfuckers. Let me tell you something, man. I love my land more than anything. But you niggas running around at a bar wanting to fight. First of all, just throwing hands. Nah, man, ain't nothing legitimate. Ain't no reason to good in the world for any of y'all be fighting each other, you stupid motherfuckers. Especially with some worthless ass woman who's broken. Who needs to be fixed. But if their sisters ain't gonna help fix them, how the fuck is the man supposed to protect them? Y'all some stupid mother. Y'all, and then shooting when you're getting hands put on you bigger than a nigga that's putting hands on you. It's not about size. I always said that. I like fighting bigger motherfuckers anyway. Over here, I have an abundance of them because some of these motherfucking apples walk around thinking they're Mexican. Some of these Mexicans think they're badass until they get knocked on their ass and they realize it's not about Hollywood and this, that, and other, you being locked up because motherfuckers in prison to me are nothing but pussies. I don't care how big and strong my father made me. He, Ma'am, and Van Long, and all the people I know from Rikers Island and everywhere else, all the other prisons. I'm not going to go through that whole, Georgia, all the people I know have been on the chain gang. He said all them niggas is pussy. First of all, we was emotionally disrupted. We didn't know how to deal with it as men. At least my father was a bank robber. Shot up cocaine, Vietnam and shit. There's a difference between that and motherfuckers out here going to prison shooting motherfuckers because you're a bunch of bitches. You're a bunch of bitches. You don't deserve this motherfucking life. You don't deserve to be here. That's going to take care of itself, though. I'm just expressing this because it's not even a feeling of emotion. You might see me, right? Listen to me. There's nothing. I'm saying it off the top of the loop because it's a fact. I'm relegating it to the reality of knowledge because it's known. So I'm giving you some knowledge because it's known. You're pussies. You're not badasses. You're an endangered species of yourself. Nothing else. And maybe a few motherfuckers around you. You're worthless. You're pieces of excrement. I remember 20 years ago, I was telling motherfuckers, see you walking blood walkers, engine stepping. What are you talking about? I was like, oh my God. And now everybody wants to believe this shit. Everybody's put it up there. I'm so done with you knucklehead motherfuckers. I told you I know people from all over. And whenever I have a thought and I'm thinking of something, when I converse with something, do you think they're right down the block where I live at? See, that's what's wrong with you. A lot of you niggas is nothing but bandwagon live circling the block motherfuckers. You need to know your land. So it gets around. Because that's not what they were saying when they was fucking doing it. 25 years ago is when I said it to my boy Luke. And Luke, may he rest, was from California. And we used to always be doing it. So I used to be spelling out my name and shit. You know, and then I would do the blood shit. You know, just, I hate calling them names because it's stupid. But that's what it's called, engine stepping. Seriously, engine stepping. That's what it was. You know what I mean? And most people don't want to believe that or don't, you know, but it is engine stepping. Don't be watching me, motherfucker. Get your ass smacked back into motherfucker next Wednesday. I don't tolerate that bullshit. Engine stepping is what we call it. And most people now are alluding it to that. And I keep telling people, yeah, well, it's more to it than that. It's ceremonial. The problem is it's been because people didn't want to believe me when I said Luciferians are in gangs, and so are the Masons, and so are a lot of these Greek groups. And then some people started doing research and realized, oh shit, so-and-so was a motherfucking Q-dog. So-and-so. And a lot of kids didn't know what the brand and some of the other brands on the shoulder, they didn't know what they wore. And these are gang members. But why were they there and causing disruption and putting people against people during the crack epidemic? Now you don't see them no way. I even conversed with a friend of mine here. He's from Oakland, right? And he says, you know what? He's about our age. Those of us, you know, from the 60s, they call X generation, whatever, X-men and women. He says, you know what? He says, one of our leaders will always pop up every like once in a month. Like it was made to believe like he was that deep. Come to find out, and like I said, rest in peace, you know, but he was a murderer, no, like that. He had cancer, colon cancer, rectal and colon cancer. Anyway, and he was ex-army. You know, he did 4 years and shit. But he was a gang member regardless. And he didn't pass away as a gang member. He was in it, he won the army. And coming back and still played the field because of where he lived at. And he says, come to find out, the motherfucker worked with the feds. That motherfucker was dropping off major weight of crack, coke to be cooked. He was working with certain entities in South America. We call South America. We know it's not South America. The whole continent is named after our people, man. Done with the hijack. And he said he never paid attention, but when he started telling this to people, he had to be careful because he said the motherfuckers were still operating. So, you know, me getting that from a brother from Oakland, right? Am I supposed to just dismiss that? A good brother? All of a sudden passes away of cancer and shit? Ex-army? Intelligence? Anywho, you motherfuckers is pussies. And you women all of a sudden running around shooting each other. I've seen enough videos. I actually go to find videos of sisters talking ratchet ghetto with all the B words, this, that, and this. You are the walking fucking dead. And then I see some of these pale skinned brothers and sisters. Bro, they worse than some of y'all, man. They really, I mean, I'm telling you, these are the ones I'm telling you that probably they mama hid about being black and Negro on their birth certificate and became white because that status, class shit. They shouldn't exist. They're created by the fucking same Zionists, the fake Jews. That word Jew is a fraud. Hebraic is something of a dialect based on written like cuneiform, this, that, and other, which some of that shit is made up. I mean, I have to say what I gotta say. That shit has been created to distill you into a purification of a new ideology. And even when you think you found the answer, you are still far from it. Now I'm gonna throw this out there, and you don't have to. You don't have to accept it. I don't really care. 80% of motherfucking history you see right now is bullshit. 80%. Other than the things you ignore that are visual, because they had to implant a bunch of shit up in here. Now with that, I gotta go in here and get this stuff so I can get back set up, show you how to make this beautiful. This is another bee juice. That's after I did that one. Now we go to this one. And this bee juice, I got to make quite a bit of it too. Is fabuloso. And then when it comes around for my break to break my fast, when I do my first reading, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to eat, and it is going to be a powerful breakfast. Usually, you know me, I do the Cashapp. Today I did it like last night. I did 1 capful and 4 ounces. I did 1 capful and about 7 ounces of coconut water, and I drink it. I didn't come down and go live. I was having a hard time sleep. I did 1 cap, 7 ounces of water, 7 ounces of water, something like that. I mean, coconut water. It's water to me. I drank it, found the brown noise, and it's funny because they didn't have 7.5 hertz. They have 7.38, 7.8, always a roundabout, but it's still fine. But it's too noisy because the ambient coming from the TV is making a different sound than what you want. So I would say if you have a reverb or something like that, and you can find the hertz using not a spectrometer, but what you call it, to tell what hertz is coming from the speaker. When you can key it in right at 7.5, then put it on a loop if it's plugged in and let it play all night, and it'll fucking refresh you. Like, it won't be the same as an organ that reverberates in the room. But I mean, if you want that to happen, to go ahead and put you arches in all your corners. Listen, in your little bedroom, go ahead and cap off arches. You know, like a little, like how you know how your car's shaped, like, you know, like smooth, instead of it being, I forget the terms, and here I am, you know, studying all them buildings and all that, you know, all that, what you call it, but you make them curve. You could do that with, it's gotta be something stronger than fucking balsa wood is probably the best. If you got a man that's willing to take the time and soak the balsa and make that's the only way you're gonna get an ambient sound where it bounces back on you. Other than that, you're just gonna play from there and they give you some of it. You know, I know it's extreme, but if you really, really want to do something different, you know, then you're gonna fill in them corners and make it round. And they can do it with paper mache. I don't know, just so you can get that bounce back. And that's because that's the reason why. And even in your small room, you don't get no bounce back. Your voice carries, you know. But if you had that curve, it would, you know, and then, like I said, on reverb, you can find that tone and you play it, and that would just balance you out. So what I did was I found the brown noise, and that is in the stratosphere of those hertz, 57, 6. You know what I'm saying? It's and man, I was laying there on my back. I removed the pillows. I like myself to be straight. Bam, I was out. Deep. Dreams hit me like, and then I woke up because this one, meow, meow, meow. I about quit, you know, but I don't do that. So I was like, grab his head, rubbed his back. Oh my goodness. I have the treats right there. And I just give him a little, like 5 or 6. I put him there. Then he crawls on my feet and lays at my feet. I couldn't go back to sleep. Alexander licked the leg. Oh my goodness, there's no olive oil on my ankles, bro. So anywho, regardless of the little intermission there, y'all out there harming yourselves, beating each other up, shooting, You motherfuckers ain't riding around with your gold teeth, disrespecting. You know what? Right now, you shouldn't be wearing gold and nothing in your fucking mouth because the buildings don't exist no more, and you're not trained to wear the armor that would accentuate for you to be able to bite down or to be able to spit fire out your mouth. So gold in your mouth, jewelry, bullshit. Around your neck, bullshit. Jewelry, period, bullshit. Because it served a purpose. It wasn't to look good. That's another lie in history. You think that it was to make you eloquent. That's for these foreign motherfuckers. It all served a purpose. Why you think they made motherfucker with the gauntlet? Like, where do you think they get the ideas from, man? Somebody said, well, Red, I heard what you're saying. I've been researching a lot of stuff, and I see a lot of statues with people with curly or wavy straight hair. I says, wait. Before they relinquish with all these 6 to 10 and 12 million motherfucking pale skins coming here, greeted by certain Negroes here on this land, the pictures of hey, man, the history's there. I says they were reshaping and redoing shit to fit the vernacular to make them feel like they belong. Because they had already saw over there, they knew they had the more, because they had statues with motherfucking afros, with bands around their head. Oh, they're all over there. They got those pictures too. Why would they come over here and change that dynamic? Because to them, this is where it all sprouted from, other than where it all began. And that's in the North Pole. Polaris. Look at what Polaris really means. Stop acquiescing to their bullshit. Every time I see somebody share something, I sit there and say to myself, without afflicting myself with stress or disharmony, first step. But if some people get it first step and then they stop, they believe that's it, the all-seeing eye. That's why I have such an interest in cursing the fuck out all you gullible Masonic mother. All you don't know shit. You stupid. You're nothing but minions. You're puppets. You're paparazzi. You ain't shit. You don't know shit. And I'm talking to especially the niggers. Eastern Stars. You don't even know what that fucking means. But here it is. You let a nigger Prince haul my ass. Oh, that's fucking fab too, because it was a group of them that got together. Y'all don't know shit. All these brothers and sisters running around killing each other. It's just sick. Look, let me get in here and get my shit and get the fuck home. It's like 9:35. I've been up since 5:55. Drink my tea, sit down, read a little bit, pick my nose, wipe my ass, wash my face and shit. Let me go ahead and get this shit. I could take y'all in there and show you what I'm gonna get. Nah, I'll show you when I get back to the humble abode, to the resting area. And she teacher, I gotta take her out. Oh, I give it to dude. That's right. Anyway, I give her a minute. I forgot. Let me go in here and get what I gotta get. And let me put the rifle down, because somebody see that, they'll definitely want to break the motherfucking window to get to it. I should better behind the seat. Cancel. And I'm listening to Nancy Wilson, There Will Be Another You. You know me, y'all. I'm big on these old music. The old music to me is actually new. This new shit is retarded. Oh yeah, poking me in my nuts. I got the big one on today with the sweats. You feel me? Let me go ahead and get this shit, and I'll chat with y'all in a little bit, all right? Get this what I need so I can, they train hard today. You bleed hard in training. You don't have to bleed hard at war. Do I need this motherfucker? No, that shit. Probably don't need these cake. But first thing I walk in is I see, do you see what I'm saying? Cakes and donuts. And then the soups behind that. And then you got the fried chicken. You can't even smell the fruit. Now, let me hang up off this motherfucker before I get myself in a whole lot of stinking out to bake somebody upside their head. See y'all in a little bit. Get my beats.